Ep.1. Oh my god, so exciting, you guys. Oh my god, I'm nervous.
Everyone.
So this is our podcast that we all agreed to do. And we're called For Real, because obviously there's four of us. For real. And in this podcast, we're going to be talking about relationships, friendships, sex, trauma, mental health. Basically from the our perspective from the Latino community, racism, and we might even have special guests later on. And let me do my intro, okay? I'm Zobe. I'm 21, and I was born and raised in Portland.
All right, Jen. That means I'm next. That's it. That's what we're saying. Isamar. I prefer to go by Izzy. And yeah, we out here. We from Portland.
All right, I'm Valeria. I go by Val, and I'm 27, and I am the oldest sister.
Did we say that?
These cabronas here.
Yeah, we didn't say that. We're all related.
We're
all sisters.
We are, and we're all a little bit different, We all we're in all very much different stages of our life at this point. So we are just kind of putting it out there and, trying to relate to the community. Like my sister mentioned, we're primarily in Portland, Oregon, and we are just trying to, I guess, speak up for our community here, because I don't really think that there's a lot of people that are out here that can, or at least I haven't seen a bunch of Latinos that have any podcast or any kind of show that come from the Pacific Northwest, because mostly it's focused in California, Arizona, Texas, in the South, but we're trying a little something different, I guess, for our peeps up here, and a ver qué pasa. Mm-hmm. Also, we speak a lot of Spanglish, so if y'all have any issues
and a lot of cussing, so
yeah, heads up.
I mean, I'm chilling, but hi guys, my name is Mimi. Well, my name is Izzy, but I prefer to go by Mimi. I am the youngest. I'm 16 years old, and I'm a Libra.
Period.
I just want to throw in there, I'm 24. I'm almost 25.
Okay, you didn't have to say that.
You didn't?
I just have to say that. And just so you guys know, especially for our people who do know us, we do have another sister. She's in between me and this one. So shout out to Eva. We love you very much.
Bichota.
But, she's a busy mom. She has 4 kiddos of her own. But you guys will eventually see her on some of our podcasts. So.
And maybe all her kids.
Yeah, exactly.
And some of ours.
That's very true. Us two have kids. So you guys will be seeing some, like Zobe mentioned earlier too, there's going to be guests on the show, and there's going to be people that...
We're going to have famous people, rock stars. Cardi B is going to be here.
In all seriousness, no. But we will have
maybe
family,
one day.
Friends.
Maybe
That's
one
true.
day.
Maybe, who knows? Yeah, if you ever...
So view this.
So it's just something that we're getting started. I mean, we're going to have... It's a bunch of... ups and downs, and eventually, hopefully, if we all manage to kind of stick it through, and this is going to be something that we're able to work on and hopefully make something of, I guess, so
you like that?
we're gonna stick it out y a ver, what happens. So also, if you guys can let us know what it is that you guys want to see or have us talk about, that would be awesome.
Or send in questions, questions, and we can give advice on, from our perspectives, because
even though this would be even though this is our
and positive vibes. That's fine.
Positive podcast.
Oh yeah, but later on, you know what I mean? Yeah.
If they like us and they get to know us.
That's very true.
Period.
So eventually, once we start putting up these videos, our social media and everything will be linked. So you can also always share and, tell your friends to tell their friends. And
your grandmas and your mamas.
Yeah, because we can probably relate to them too.
Daddies.
No,
what?
No,
If you have a supportive baby daddy, I guess, go ahead.
There you
and
go.
do
Say
that.
the right stuff, Mimi.
That's true. Yeah, that's true, Mimi. I'll give you points for that. That's true. If you got a supportive baby daddy, go ahead and tell him to share and subscribe.
I don't know.
Right?
Put your post notifications on.
Why would she even think that? That would be the first.
That would,
The bigger daddies. You were supposed to like grandpas
and grandmas.
Yeah.
Just
Anyways, I think we're a very good diverse group, so everybody can kind of share us with a little bit of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have Zobe, who's like, you know, in college. Isaman out here trying to make it and shit.
Bitch,
you know?
I just got a new job and I start tomorrow.
Woohoo!
I'm not gonna
applause for the new job.
No. I keep working.
You know, and then there's me, just fucking corporate
Fucking
America.
like
Corporate
mom
America.
to all of us.
That's true. Being the oldest, that's fucking tough. And
You know what it's like if you're a good older sibling, because you know some people got the older sibling that fucked up first. But this one, she's a good one.
Oh, thank you. Shut up. And then Johari, yeah,
I'm a high schooler.
that's true. So all of our high school sweethearts.
And she's the tallest
And I'm the tallest, yeah.
out of all of us.
I'm 5'4" to be exact. Like I'm 5'4".
Okay, you just fucking put all of us on
I know,
blast.
like,
Dude, I'm the
damn.
tallest. You're only
One
fucking
who will
5'4".
not-
They're gonna be like, so
I'm
that
5'4".
obviously means we gotta be shorter.
I'm
than that.
No, that sounds like that's our fucking peak.
Jesus Christ.
And then y'all just gonna get smaller.
So are you eventually. You're gonna go down there too.
Yeah, bitch.
But we're gonna be like
Okay.
more down there.
Are you somewhere you ain't gotta do all that? All right. Well, I think ultimately today we were wanting to talk a little bit about so that's kind of our intro. So yeah, follow us, stay tuned. But so you guys get to know a little bit about us. You know, before we actually go into our next topic, we have I did want to give out a real quick shout out to Mr. Pat Flynn, because he's a YouTuber, and without him, I would not know how to be recording any of this, actually. So
He was your YouTube guy?
Yeah, he was our YouTube guy. And another shout out to Mr. Luis Jose Juan, because without him,
that's his real name.
The cameraman!
We would not be here. So thank you very much. And for anyone who knows that we're going to do this and has been really supportive, thank you.
Because I didn't tell a damn soul.
So, you know, I know that there's people that we've mentioned this to, and you guys are really excited for us. Well, people that I've talked to are really excited for me, and are really excited for my sisters, especially because they know us. And, you know, so thank you. And shout out to my tío Louis, because he's the one who told us that we should have done a YouTube, and he wanted to be our manager. But, sorry, tío Louis. You know, eventually and hopefully, but still watch, like be supportive and share.
I'm sure he would. You know,
so, you know, eventually,
he's like that.
And maybe one day you guys will get to meet him too. So, hi, and thank you for every positive compliment we've gotten this far. And I just, you know, yeah, super thankful for that. And like I said, this is something new. It's something different. I think it's something that we're all really uncomfortable with, because
hella nervous because it's the first one.
Yeah,
we don't really know exactly what to do or how to go, so we're just going with the flow. Obviously, like I said, this is like the mom, so that's why she's talking the most, because we're like nerviosas. So like, you know, if you know, you know, because you know
exactly. I don't even know, like, for the people who actually have the like solo podcasts, like how. I guess maybe it's a little bit different, because like they get to set up everything.
Not gonna lie though, majority of them are young, and you know when you're young, like when you start off young, you're more like outgoing. And not that we're hella old, but like there is like, you know, some age gap and shit. We didn't really experience that
and
much.
like just because like they're solo, I feel like they have like more opportunities and like more
rich parents.
Like I don't know, like they're able to do like everything solo, so they don't gotta worry about if the other person's mic is off, or you know, they can just focus on them, you know.
Yeah, but I think like I don't know, it's not as awkward. And like I said, I think because we're so not used to being like the center of attention anywhere that we go, I think like the majority of us, we really do avoid that. Like we always, I think
not only that, we're our biggest like judges. You know what I mean?
Critics.
That so like we make each other feel like, oh my god, like what is she fucking thinking about me? Like, do I sound stupid? Fucking bitch. Don't fucking think that about me.
I don't really think that's it. I don't know. I think that we're just very like I said, we try to keep out of the light a lot, you know, and a lot of we're hell. It's funny because like we come from a big ass family, and we're like five girls and shit. Oh yeah, by the way, fun fact, we're five mujeres. My mom had 5 fucking daughters, so imagine at one point we only had one fucking bathroom.
Obviously, they're gonna put that together because.
Yeah, but I know because we said we had another sister, but they don't know. I mean, we have extended. We do have additional siblings, us too, because
on our father's side,
our father is very adventurous.
Because everybody got a daddy like that.
Yeah. So, but like, I mean, we were raised with being 5 mujeres in the house, and so with my mom, so that was 6. Imagine that.
It's like
all the fucking time. But like
you were rude. You were rude.
Didn't you just say I was a nice ass sister growing up?
I know. I said you were like the mom, bitch. The fuck?
You know, I always called me a good sister. You did call me a good.
Called you a bitch. You said I had a tumor in my head when I was like fucking 8. Fuck you.
Okay, this just became therapy session.
She gets canceled.
I know it's like
canceled.
Yeah,
I'm getting hot. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's like y'all made me lose my train of thought. This is why I can't. This is gonna be tough. Man. This is gonna be tough. But I think ultimately we're excited, right, guys? I think we're excited.
Oh yeah,
I think
so excited. I'm just kidding.
Super excited. In the corner, just in case you get a little chorro, if you get nervous.
What?
What's going on?
She
got
it. What's going on at that end of the table?
I'm just playing.
I don't know.
She didn't say nothing.
She's sitting on a bucket.
Talking about what? My coffee anymore.
Yeah, I think. I don't know
what the hell were you talking about?
I know, this was like, y'all hella interrupted me. I was talking about like solo podcast people.
I'm not even interrupting. I'm just trying to like wait till you finish. But
that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, I'm just kind of like,
I'm just kidding.
You're hella rude. Okay, then pick it up,
I was fucking talking too, and I was like, you sitting there quiet, and this bitch sitting there quiet. Y'all better say something if you want to be famous.
Okay, hold up. You kept interrupting. But we're not gonna talk about that right now.
I keep telling you that's gonna happen.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, shut the fuck up. That's very true. Well, anyways, it is a new year, right? So, new year, new us. Some of us got some shit we need to work on.
I said I got a new job
for like 4 years.
I said I got a job.
Yeah, okay, that's new. That's
there
new.
You go.
That's good.
What else?
It's a new job too. It's not the same
That's true.
That's what I said. That's why I was like, I don't want to go back to the other one because I need to get out there and experience
something different.
Have a lot of things on my resume.
Oh, that's true. Building your resume. That's good fucking job. That's a good ass way to look at it.
Okay, if you know me, that's really,
Building your resume. That's very fucking true. No, that's good. Qué bueno. I didn't even know you looked at it like that.
That's so
good. A proud sister moment.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Mom.
All right, so what do you have going on this year? What are you working on?
No, my mom would be like,
What I'm working on this year is obviously like mainly my body. I think I really did good like on my mental health last year, but I want to work on my body, the way I look. That's just fucking hard though because I love to eat out food. What else am I trying to work on?
But I mean, no me sacan, so I can't go out.
Oh, I want to save money. I want to save lots of money this year. That's my goal.
Yes,
to save $100 every week. I want to try that.
Save some money.
Damn, that's nice.
Summer's coming.
And you're graduating, right?
Oh, yes, I am graduating in the summer. Hopefully.
Oh, my God. Look at me. I didn't even fucking know that. This is my sister.
Graduating college.
Yes,
your first 2 years.
Let me go, Valeria. I'm so proud of you. Oh, my God.
You're so ugly.
You are you excited?
I am. I'm like really. I'm happy to just to get it over with because like I'm done with that shit. I was gonna go to like the university.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of money, and like I just want to live my life because I low key feel like college does push back a lot of the shit that you want to do and get done. Just in life, like when you want to move out, if you want to have kids, you just do that in general. Okay. And I just feel like it just blocks all that shit.
So, and I think that's just amazing too because none of us ain't go to college.
Yeah, like,
you went to college for a little bit, but like none of us graduated.
Yeah.
None of my parents either.
Yeah, our parents didn't graduate.
My stepdad though, he went to Harvard.
Shut the fuck up! Hey, shout out to Daddy for going to Harvard. Yeah, I was like, for all of you, Daddy dice que fue a Harvard. Okay, fue a terminar. Okay, what was it? Oh, no terminó Harvard because no tenía cemento, no tenía herramienta. Just so you guys know, for all of y'all who can understand that.
That was funny.
Yeah, shout out to Danny for going to Harvard.
Mm-hmm.
After being a firefighter.
That's very true. Hey, but you know what though? Even though our parents didn't graduate, my mom, after having 4 kids,
shit, she got a fucking GED. Yeah, you know what? Shout out to my mom because like I'm still not even done with that.
Yeah, bitch, you gotta get on that shit too.
Don't do that.
Hey, but she did it with.
I thought you were proud of me.
I am. Little by little.
Baby
Yeah,
steps,
I'm
baby
proud in
steps.
different areas. Yeah. But I think hell yeah, 4 kids, and then my mom got her GED because obviously she was like, damn, she got some kids she needs to feed.
preschool.
Nah, but she did. So
she got a
shout out to
football
you,
team.
Mom. And then regardless, our dad in prison, he got his fucking GED. Yeah, he did.
I better get my motherfucking GED.
No, so
If you gotta go
If
to
he can do it,
he did.
I can do it.
Exactly.
You gotta
No,
go to
he
prison.
did. He did get his GED regardless.
That's why we
He
said
did
I
it.
need to go to fucking prison. Somebody lock me down and be like, bitch, get this shit done because you ain't got no other fucking choice.
Bitch, you just want rent free shit. You just want to live rent free.
Have it.
Hell no.
I just am about to be 25. I'm just growing up.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah. That, hey, low key, that's true.
My kids are growing up with me.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, your kids are raising you.
So, bitch, I want you to
Your
talk
baby-
all over your fucking laptop.
Your babies are helping raise you.
I'm done. I'm
No.
done.
She's like, walked off.
You're
Yeah,
done.
Just
walked off.
having me
You're
with
done.
it.
That's true.
He's a good big brother.
I mean, he all right.
Okay.
You know, Juju got some.
Okay, don't talk about my kids.
Ooh,
And-
shit.
Because I got something to say about you.
Yeah, don't talk. Just about to get real serious.
Right,
I'm
bitch.
like, we go,
We're going to be
Cut.
right back after this break.
after I break her fucking leg. Holy
shit.
shit. I'm just kidding. All right, so we know that you have that going on. What about you, Chai? Besides the new job, what do you have going on?
You know, I ain't got shit going on. I was a stay-at-home mom. Well, I was going to say was because I started working tomorrow. Anyways, I've been like a freaking stay-at-home mom for a while with my 2 baby boys. And that's what I do. My oldest just started kindergarten this year. So that's really all I've been worrying about is him going to school and taking care of the baby. I do the same thing like every fucking day. So
But that shit's hard.
It is.
It
It's
is
very
hella
fucking
hard.
hard.
It's very fucking hard to. I think to be a
Draining.
stay-at-home parent, I think
Yes.
ultimately, like, because you have, I mean, you still got the cooking, the cleaning, making sure, you know what I think, especially if you have a significant other, the thing is, like, right? So they're, like, their expectation is for you to have everything done by the time that they're home, right? So
no,
they're
not
like, I
everybody
work.
has that fucking expectation.
Okay, I
but
shouldn't say everybody, but there's a large percentage. I
I feel
mean,
like
where
the
we come
Mexican-
from,
the
bitch,
Mexican
you have to say
community.
there is.
No,
You know?
that, I mean,
Like, that's
I'm
what
just
I'm
not
saying.
trying to put...
No, I'm just saying where we come from. I was speaking in general.
Mhm.
Where we come from, I feel like that's a
yeah.
huge thing. Where it's like, well, I worked all day. What the fuck did you? I was like, oh, your kids have ate, showered. The whole house is taken care of. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
I think it's a tough job.
Mhm.
Fuck yeah.
It's tiring.
It's hella tiring. So that's why I'm kind of nervous to work, especially the shift that I got and the hours that it's going to be. But I need it. I
Mhm.
need to get out that.
I think it'll be good for you.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I know you like working too.
And it
To a
gives you-
certain extent.
Well,
Yeah.
no, but I mean, you're also I feel you have good work ethic. I
Mhm.
think you just need to write it out a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Pero you do have good work ethic, and I do admire that about you.
Yeah.
So you are like when you're there, like le chingas. So
Yeah,
That's
because
true.
I don't want to fucking live it. You know, my mama hard working bitch. I'm not gonna let nobody
That's what
sit
I
there
was
and tell me
saying.
that.
Yeah, I
bitch,
feel
it's
like,
that's
she
you have to
just
be
has
hard
so
work.
much
That's what-
potential.
she be
you
like,
know,
why
and I
you
feel
guys,
like
like-
she's really just like wasting it. Because Isamar, you do have potential, dude, and you know that you can do it. It's just like you gotta have that mindset. No offense, of like just not being lazy, and you just gotta get back on your feet.
And that's why the fuck I got this job. Shut the fuck up.
That's why I'm telling
She literally
you.
gave you a compliment.
I know.
bitch.
Over here, all callada, and I'm just like,
Alex, you be like, bitch, are
never
you
mind. I take
fucking-
it back. I take it back.
I do that shit.
Stay the piece of shit you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
How come every time she decides to put her face in the mic, she got something to say?
I
That's
just
so much that I'm
sometimes-
over here mad quiet because I'm just like,
When is somebody
I
gonna
got, like,
include her? Let her
Please,
talk. Okay,
please.
Mimi.
Okay, turn it right here. I just feel like I'm all in your face, but yes, please.
kind of.
What do you got going on this year, Mimi? What are you working on? You said you got a solo in choir?
Yes.
She already
Bitch can
Uh,
sing. She can motherfucking
Oh,
sing.
you better show them
Practice your
something.
Selena.
Show them
Oh,
something.
you practice your. What were you doing yesterday?
No.
Yeah,
What was she
you were.
fucking doing?
Remember we were talking and she was over here
With her lips?
Yeah, with her lips like that.
No, you're
Okay.
not doing that today. But yes,
Maybe another day.
there's a thing at my school that's called Solo Ensemble. Basically, it's kids who are in choir. I'm one of those kids.
I'm gonna make fucking music.
Basically, it's like all state. So we compete with a lot of other kids all around Oregon, and people who get picked, you just sing. I don't know, but something that I wanted to do, and I actually got invited to do the solo, and it was actually very scary. Yet I'm trying to pull through because it's something out of my comfort zone, and that's really what I want to do this year is like really get out of my comfort zone, really focus on me, my mental health, emotional health, physical health, like overall just me. Cause
I need to do some of that.
Yeah, I need like positive vibes, positive energy. Just
don't come
that's
around
mainly
here.
What I need because
don't come around me.
It's been hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's been really hard for me, and I'm just really trying to.
Because she's a teenager right now. She's everybody knows that fucking peak of your life.
And I'm really just trying to like survive and then live. It's just two separate things that I'm really trying to focus on.
Okay.
And a lot has to do with this generation.
Yeah.
And like society.
Yeah, and society.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it, though.
That's beautiful.
Especially living here in fucking Oregon. What the fuck is going on out there with all these bitch? I'm not even fucking playing, bitch. There is fucking homeless everywhere. But that's because Oregon, remember when they fucking legalized all that shit? We were the only state that, that 3% of, all that drugs and shit that they were able. That's why everybody's coming here, fucking building all their
I honestly hella tripped out about that.
Bitch, it's weird.
I was like, who the fuck voted for this? I don't understand. I'm like, all of a sudden, no. I'm like that. I was like,
or
what?
Like the shrooms?
I don't
okay,
know.
But
I was like, experimental mushrooms.
I'm talking about the fucking hard drugs, the fucking heroin.
No,
are you kidding me? Like a little amount on you and you won't get arrested and shit. Yeah.
But I mean that, and it's unfortunate because you have a lot of people, right? Who is like, okay, now it's illegal to have that certain amount or whatever. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's like it's breaking up a lot of families, and a lot of people are ending up in the street.
True, I know, but it's income. It's all about money, though.
Yeah,
it's all about money.
Mm-hmm. Oregon is one of those places that allows the homeless. Like, they allow people to live here homeless. Like, other places, they won't. They'll be like, you guys gotta clear this shit up off the street. Oregon allows that. And I kind of feel like they're fucking, like, doing it on purpose. I think
it just depends also on the county, too. Because I remember, like, passing the freeway, how, like, they have that patches of grass right there? Like, there was, like, homeless chilling, and I would see, like, trucks and people like in black outfits saying, "Hey, like let's go. You gotta start rolling." They were just
because some places you can't because it belongs to people with property and shit.
Yeah, I just like no offense. It's just like it's really sad, especially because like you just see it and you know what they're like. You don't know what they're going through at the end of the day. True. And it's like you don't know how they got there in the first place. Mm-hmm. Most of the time it's due to like drug addiction, and then from there it just.
I think it's sad when I see the families because other than that, people they're out here trying to steal our stuff and whatnot, and I don't like that. So it makes me kind of feel like a lot of homeless people, or people that live on the street. Cause not all of them are really like homeless. You know what I mean?
No,
they go to work and shit too, but it makes me angry to see them.
No, for sure. I mean, like since we've been living here, no homeless has ever, like, really tried to steal from us. It's them little fucking hoodlums that be trying to, like, open your car door at night.
Oh, that's ugly.
That is so fucking ugly.
I just want to point something out real quick that I asked all of you bitches what y'all have going on this year. Not one of you motherfuckers asked me what I got going on.
I was going to ask you
just real motherfucking quick. I just want to put it out there like that. And then Issa want to stay here talking about, especially with this generation, because...
That's true. You did fuck it up, Issa.
Exactly.
Okay, go Valeria. I'm sorry. That'll be another topic.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? This bitch wouldn't even shut the fuck up. And now she could have been introduced herself.
Excuse me? Oh, and then given mine? No, but it's polite to fucking ask, pendeja. Like, what are the people
now we got manners and shit because we got a podcast.
We
got manners and shit. Girl, go ahead. This is my big sister. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I already introduced myself.
Then why the fuck is she...
She's talking about her goals.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Sorry. Tell me your goals.
No, I don't want to tell you my goals anymore.
Well, you got to tell the fucking viewers.
Just tell me.
You better tell them so they can have some reason to freaking be like, damn, this bitch is inspirational. Let me fucking hear
I am not inspirational.
Hey, there's probably someone over there fucking inspired by me because it's probably in my position too. You know what I mean? She could have probably inspired somebody when she started to sing, and the fact that she knows how to play some fucking... What do you play? She was playing some type of instrument. She can draw, and she's good at sports, and she can sing. This bitch gonna make it out the dirt.
It's Mimi. She's gonna. Los vas a sacar de pobre, Mimi. Don't forget the
You notice I didn't say anything about you?
Take me with you.
Well, I did want to say this bitch gonna take us all out, but you know, she gotta work, spend her money on herself and shit.
Who, Mimi?
Yeah, and then you help us.
Yeah, take me with you. Anyways,
Why? Because you got
this year is 2022, and it's a little bit of a fucking rocky start for me. It fucking sucks. Pero I mean, we spent the last 2 years in Rona, right?
2019, no?
I don't fucking know.
No,
But it's been like
March.
2020.
Oh, 2020, I'm sorry.
Okay, so we had 2
March of
years
2020.
in Rona, and now I'm like, fuck. It's been a long ass time. I think it's been super, like, emotionally and mentally and physically just super, super hard on me. Just like, everyone has kind of mentioned here. We'll mention that shit, like, obviously throughout, like, emotional, mental, and physical health, because I think it's something that's really important. I think we all agree that it's something that's really important, and it's also something that's really downplayed a lot, I think, within our community, especially being Latinas and just like Hispanic and Latino in general. But for me, I have some things that I'm working on this year. I have I've been working out and doing. I just ended, not just, but like some time ago, I ended a relationship with the father of my daughter, and that was we've been together for a long ass time. But, shit doesn't fucking pan out the way you always plan to. So that's, things that I feel like you grow from. Mm-hmm. And I think that even though it's been, like, several months, like, damn.
You've changed a lot.
Yeah, but I feel so fucking good.
That's
like, and that's to me, it's like, no offense.
No.
Like, but it feels fucking good. I feel like, like, I'm getting to know a lot of, like, myself. And my self-worth, and it's been a fucking emotional ass ride, but I feel like there ain't no fucking going back. Like, I gotta keep moving from here, because if this just being at this stage of my life feels good, I can only imagine what the fuck it's gonna feel like when it's like, when I'm finally like there. Yeah. Exactly.
You know what? Now I can see why my mom was like, it's your mid-30s, or what was it that she said? Her best years, or was her best years?
I think
it was, after she was
40.
They say 40
really
to 45 are your best years of your life.
Yeah. And so I'm like, I just need 13 more years.
That's sad.
No, but
God.
You have to make the best of it. I think, like,
that's true.
Really, for me, it's like, I'm excited. Like, when people are always like, oh my God, I'm turning 30. I don't know. I feel like when you're headed down, like, the right way, and it's like, what about, like, what you make of your life, right? And people start looking at it like, oh my God, like, the clock's running out. And it's like, but you're still doing the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
That ass, like, you still going home and popping the same 6-pack and watching the same shit, and it's like, and then you're like, fuck, like, but time's running out. And I was like, okay, well, what could you be doing? What do you want to change? Like, you do have time. It's fucking hard, though. It is fucking hard, because, I mean, especially those who do work, like, full-time jobs, it's really fucking hard, and it's, like, mentally exhausting, and I understand those who don't, like, have the energy to do it afterwards, but it's, like, I think if just being committed to, I guess, one thing at a fucking time, just having goals, like, and being able to achieve those goals, and once you start checking shit off on your fucking list, like, that shit feel, right? Because you're, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, a chore list, like, list, yeah, that sounds like shit, but I was like, honestly, when you start to see, like, that shit grow, or, like, flourish, right, like, all the little semillitas that you're planting, like, when you start to see that shit grow, you're like, wow, it's so beautiful, and so, like, I mean, whether it's for yourself or, somebody else or whatever, but I feel like you have a lot of benefits.
Yeah.
So.
I get that.
That's what I got going on.
I was gonna say, like, your January, though, like, your whole month was, like, kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I'm ending it on a good note. Okay, we're starting this, and then, like,
because, bitch, like, they canceled her phone and they bought 2 phones on her account.
Shit.
And then she got mad at me. I remember.
Yeah, and then I was like, my car's gonna get fixed. So.
Oh shit! Yup, her car. Somebody done fucked her shit up again because. Never mind.
Yeah, I was like, my poor little carrito has been cruising.
Do some shit.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
But yeah, it's been a tough.
Not only that, she fucking fell down some stairs.
Get the fuck out of here! No, ain't nothing good. Start off right. Like it all starts off a little bit rocky. Kind of like this podcast. It's kind of been like a little bit of a rocky ass start.
It's over.
Yeah, bitch.
It's already 2023 tomorrow. Watch.
Is that what it feels like?
Yeah,
like
this month is fucking over. Like that's weird.
Not me checking the date. I'm like,
like what? Yeah.
It's a work in progress. Everything's a work in progress, and I feel like when we get more comfortable, we'll be able to work things out properly, and we'll feel more comfortable. Obviously, this is all new to us: the mics, the camera, the lights, everything.
Action, boom. Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, definitely.
But we'll get it. We'll get it right. We'll get it right. It's just our first one, so people can't hate us. But
no, that's very true. And I just feel like obviously we kind of had to just get the jitters out and just like exactly. No, that's how it feels. No, at least that's how I felt on the inside. It was like
that's how Rapunzel felt.
Honestly, I thought I was gonna feel more nervous and uncomfortable until I heard this bitch start the fucking shit. I was like, oh no, you sounded more nervous and a little bit in your voice or a little bit off.
Should I use
so I was like,
my British accent.
Yes, my normal voice. My normal voice.
I forgot you're from China.
Oh shit!
I'm not even gonna.
Please don't cancel us, you guys.
What, bitch? Then why would we get canceled? That's funny, huh?
That's funny.
No, honestly, it's like with like this Gen Z generation, it's all like, wow. You said something rude and me canceled, or it's just like over the littlest things.
No, like cancel culture.
Cancel culture. It's like it's so.
Bitch, y'all better hope we don't get canceled.
So dramatic.
I got a mouth.
It's like they're over here focusing on the littlest things, but they're not focusing like on the
big
outside.
Shit.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's so, like kids being put into cages and like.
Alright, everybody's sitting here, man, because it's a little jokey joke, like.
No, and this is my thing. I was just talking to Valeria about this, like antier.
Without me.
Sorry, but like how people like okay, you can go ahead and cancel like whoever you want, but I feel like if you are intentionally trying to hurt somebody or be racist towards somebody, I feel like okay, yeah, you should get canceled. You know, that's fucked up. But if you if you mess up, like if you like I don't know, if you don't intentionally try to hurt somebody or like you don't, because there is like I was watching this video from this YouTube channel called Cut, right, and the video was titled, oh, like who's dating a black person. Right, and one of the girls, she had to guess, everybody that was in the room, and she was like, okay, well, she's like, how big is your wife's hair? And she was going like that, and the guy was telling her, he was like, it's a little much, and she's like, oh my god, she's like, I'm canceled, fuck, she's like, I'm sorry, and people in the comments were like, oh, like, why would you put that in the video? You guys should have deleted it, or people were like actually all for it, saying, I'm happy they put this in there because she realized she fucked up, but she learned from it. So she wasn't really, like, making fun of them. She just did it, like, subconsciously, I feel like.
Yeah, like, she didn't, like, she wasn't
being racist.
Yeah.
I mean, like, no, she wasn't trying to be racist.
And she wasn't have, like, bad intentions.
I feel like with the time that it is, everybody feels like everything is racist. Like, everything offends everybody. Like, you can't, it's just different and weird now.
I could see, like, why people got offense to that, but I feel like, I mean, they should also see, like, she wasn't trying to be racist. She wasn't trying to be hurtful.
Yeah, because what if somebody would be talking about her? They're going to be like, so.
I mean, yes, it does make sense. So you're right.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I mean, no offense if you have hair like this,
Yeah, I was like, I think because we have.
Bro, my hair's fucked.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah, my hair is fucked.
I got a lot. But yeah, hopefully I got like my point across with that. I don't know. I just feel like some people might be a little too sensitive for it.
Yeah, and I play too much, so.
También, yeah, we play too much.
Yeah, I think that's another thing like that we have is like Isamar mentioned earlier, like we do cuss hella, and I mean.
That ain't gonna change.
Yeah, and then
it really isn't no filter. There's no reason to have one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta be yourself, and I'm gonna be myself.
That's very true. I mean, out of all of us, I think the only one that we can't ask to be like something or act another way is esta cabrona. Like she's really like the only one. You can definitely count on Isamar all the time to be herself 100% in every setting. That's true. She's also down for everything. So
I'm gonna get my ass whooped.
You're not going down without a fight.
That's true. I like that.
Yeah, that's very true. But I think
I got somebody waiting. They coming for me.
Oh shit!
Hey.
Yeah. But I think in general, overall, right? This podcast is supposed to be just about keeping it real. Hello.
For real. Keeping it for real with us.
With all of us. Exactly. So, I mean, and I think just like as a heads up from the very beginning, it's like none of us are meaning to be hurtful or
can't say that. I'm just kidding.
or or rude. Pero I just think, I think that's kind of why we started, just to kind of have a platform to be able to, share our perspective, and everything. And we know that people aren't going to agree with everything that we talk about or, have our same point of views. Shit, I think, like, even us, nosotras, like, just, we're not always going to share the same perspective anyway, and I think just
grow and learn from others.
Not only that, because we're not even freaking professionals. Like, we all heard some different sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, we can't.
Yeah, well, we all come. I mean, regardless of being sisters, we all view the world extremely different.
Yeah.
And it's 100%. Not. Yeah, I think especially like you being like so young, and I think like with
compared to y'all, like it's completely opposite.
Yeah.
Me personally,
I think because like the way that we were raised too, right? Like.
But us too.
That's what I'm saying. Like the way that we were raised compared to like what you got, like how you guys are being raised is like super different. And I think that like in like us trying to break that chain and trying to be different and stuff like that is kind of like giving, well, not so much I guess you now because you're an adult, but like giving her more of a
chance to grow and branch out.
Yeah, exactly.
And be
able
yourself.
to be more.
But with this like, generation,
trying to be compared either like to my older siblings or like don't do this and like trying to give me a path. I'm really trying to like go in a good path because I'm not trying to like repeat anything, but
just kind of like shouldn't be like
just branch out. Instead of being I'm gonna be unique.
Unique.
That's pretty.
I think you're spoiled. No,
I think you definitely have a lot of opportunity to like grow and branch yourself out for sure. I think that your support team is a lot bigger because regardless of like what estas cabronas or even myself say, like we're always gonna show up for you.
That's what I was telling her. I was like, you need to expect this from us. Like, don't, especially from me. Like, don't. Yeah, you got a boyfriend or whatever. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't like the boyfriend because I know my little sister and I have to take care of her.
Yeah, disclaimer, I don't have a boyfriend right now. That was
Mimi, excuse me, I'm single.
Okay, she is single.
Fine for
but that's because she went through an experience, you know what I mean? She says she has to fucking experience her own life and go through fucking whatever the fuck she thinks she has to do.
No, exactly. And that's
boys wasn't it when you only 16, homegirl.
No, yeah, but I'm talking about like a teenage experience. I'm not talking about like a whole adult experience and like
no, we know.
Trying to go
we know that.
Like what Valeria's doing, like what you would be doing right now.
And what is Valerie doing? What is Valerie doing?
Shut the fuck up, let me speak. I know. But it's just something like any other teenager would want to experience. And it's so like getting into the relationships and like
yeah, but the last thing I wanted was to fucking see any heartbreak or BS from my sister.
Yeah, and it's like you wouldn't want to see that from a sister, but at the same time, at the end of the day, whether I want to or not, I'm still gonna have to go through that at the end of the day.
Eventually, yes.
Yeah.
I just didn't want it to become a distraction while you were in school.
Yeah, and I don't let people become my distraction because at the end of the day, I'd rather lose that person than lose myself within that person. That's one thing, like, that's about me. And I know you can say, like, oh, that's selfish, or, like, but at the end of the day, I gotta put me first, you know? Like, that's how I roll. Like, yeah, that person that you truly care about is gonna become one of your priorities, but you're not gonna make it your top priority. Because at the end of the day, I still gotta work on myself. And I still got, my sisters, and I got my side hobbies that, like, I like to do. Like, yeah, you are important to me, but at the end of the day, come on, calm down, like... You're not my husband, you're not anything. And I think, like, it's puppy love. So I'm not really taking it serious, but I am taking it serious. So it's kind of like,
I just feel like you need to get married for it to be like, honey.
No. I think everybody needs to experience like that childhood relationship, and I mean
the high school sweetheart type.
Not even necessarily that.
Mm-mm.
I just feel like everybody has to experience like in a relationship in high school or whatever point you want, but as a teenager, as a kid, because I mean, you start to learn, right? I think at that point, like what heartbreak is, and you know what's like it's funny and kind of fucked up is like heartbreaks. Why are they like so tough? Like in high school, it's like
that's what I be trying to tell myself. Like get the fuck over. It's not that serious.
I don't think it's necessarily like just high school because it's so easy. Not easy for everyone, but I'm just saying like overall, it's easy to fall in love with someone than to like.
Fall out of love with them, yeah.
And it's
that's every relationship.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's every relationship. I shouldn't just say like, oh, it's just high school relationships. It's overall, A lot of people fall in love differently. A lot of them fall in love at different speeds. But I don't know. That's how I think about it. I don't think that you can necessarily.
What's spacing out?
I don't even know at this point what I'm just saying. I just said that.
Like from my experience, like with my little high school relationship, like middle school to high school, like it's bullshit. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Like now that I look back, I'm like, why was I letting this toxic, verbally abusive person try to like control me, bitch? And I was like 15, 14.
Wow, you're fucking stupid.
Yeah, dead ass. Bitch. Okay, let's talk about Ismar. Let's talk about her relationship.
Yeah, bitch, no, you know that we was my high school shit was good as fuck. I was the fucking problem. But that was later on outside of school. We can point the fingers here.
No, yeah, for sure. And like I said, it's just bullshit. But I feel like as you become older and you grow with somebody like outside of high school, because you're not going to school no more. You don't have to go to classes with somebody. It's just a different vibe and a different environment. Because like now you're doing shit with that person, like, or you're going on little trips. You're sleeping with them now, like
it's like you evolve with that person.
Yeah,
and you grow up, and that's how you you live and you learn, and that's why I take advice from Valeria. She's like like branch out, not like saying that I should be doing that right now, but it's like to experience.
Yeah,
and. Yeah,
100%. Because like what I tell her is like all of us, right? We all come from like these high school relationships, like we meet them in high school and then we take them out, and then like we're out in life with them, right? And so it's like we've been with them for like ever.
Yeah.
Like how I was with Alec and Zobe and Irving and.
We don't gotta say names.
Oh, sorry. Okay, well.
Zobe and Logs.
So but I mean it's different. So you take it out like that, but I told her like none of us actually like. Got to know other people because we felt like we had to be so like committed to like one person, like, and because like also the way that we were raised was like my mom's like, ay, yo no quiero putas and like in my fucking house and ain't nobody gonna be hoeing around and like that type of shit.
And it was a lot of take your sister with you,
yeah, what I mean? And so it was just not like so. I just tell her like experience, like date, go out with people, get to know people, like.
But we couldn't even date or go out with people.
But I'm saying not telling her to do it in like high school. I'm just telling her like don't feel obligated to like be in a relationship in high school and then carry that relationship out. It's like feel free to branch out, feel free to do you, feel free to like
because you
know what I'm saying. There's so many people that like hang on to relationships because they don't want to they don't want to hurt. Yeah, they don't want to hurt other people's feelings, and they don't want to do this or like. And it's the same thing as like when you get older, right? It's like you have kids. You're like, damn, I gotta think about the kids. I gotta think about that. But really, I was like, when you have no commitment like that, it's like you like you said, put yourself first. Always put yourself first, please. I recommend that you always put yourself first. Like, don't fucking sit here and hold on to something that's like, no. If you see this shit is dead weight and is dragging your ass down, absolutely, let your motherfucking self fly.
Right?
No offense. Like, no offense to none of you guys. No offense to none of you guys.
This gonna hurt. Watch.
They say no offense, and it's like, yeah. It's
she ain't talking to me.
But like, you guys all had a relationship in high school, and you went out of high school in the same relationship, and
all three different type of guys.
Yeah. I just feel like I'm different. I'm unique, but I just feel like
you got 2 more years left, bitch.
I know, but it's just I don't like to put people like who I care about or who's like related to me like sangre like a priority. You know?
You don't like to make us priority?
No, I'm saying like people outside of like my sangre or like people who are close to me.
We
And it's like in a relationship-wise, like I don't like I put them a priority, but like you said and like I said, I gotta put me first at the end of the day, and I'm not scared to let go because I've already been through so much and experienced so much, and I still have more to experience that it just kind of kills it for me. Sadly, it does kill it for me, and it makes me like think about, is it even worth it? At the end of the day, is it even worth it? And I do have people like hit me up, be like, oh my god, you're so beautiful, and then they try to start like conversation with me, and then I like visualize my past, and I'm like, I really let my past affect me to the point where I push people away because that's like, it's a reaction for me, and it's like I don't want to get attached because I already know what's gonna happen. And then as an overthinker, I kind of like lay everything out, and I let them like fit in those spots, and I at the end of the day I hurt myself more than I hurt that person.
You like start to categorize them?
No, not like I just as an overthinker, I think. For example, like with my last relationship, that person went to another school. And so I would think like, oh man, like he's probably in a whole other relationship over there, you know?
Toxica kicking in.
Yeah, like not the toxica, but it's like as an overthinker, I start to think like that.
Doesn't make you toxic. That's just
no, yeah, but it's like as an overthinker, I have to prove myself right, and that's a really bad habit of mine where I feel like I have to prove myself right.
Like you put them in this place, like so you put them in a certain like place, right? And then you're like, I have to find out that that's true.
Yeah, like
fucked up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's bad, you know.
Because
and another thing. Don't get me wrong. Like I do bad stuff, but at the end of the day,
what you do is bad.
Not every guy.
Don't switch yourself, bitch.
Let me hear some.
Not every guy is the same, right?
Yeah.
You know?
100%.
God,
but the thing is...
Bitch, let me tell you.
I haven't had a guy prove me wrong.
It's because you're still little.
And like, I get it. Like, I'm still little, and I know, like, us little playboys or the F-boys or whatever you want to call them, it's like,
dumbasses.
They're all the same. And so I already know, like, the game they're trying to play. And I got my game, too, you know? And so, like, let the best player win.
But that's why I told you.
She out here. She said...
Like, I'm not even trying to...
She out here making threes while they're making twos. I can't. Maybe. She said, let the best player win.
And it's like, yeah, like, at the end of the day, I'm going to put me first. It's like, you going to put yourself first, I'm going to put myself first. I got to put me first.
Absolutely. Speak the truth. There you go.
I'm a very, like, I like to be an independent woman. Like, I know people try to be smooth with it and try to be like, you look lonely, you know? And I'm like, yeah, I look lonely and what? Like, I'm
an introvert.
Yeah, I'm an introvert. And I prefer to be by myself. It's not like I'm complaining about it and being like, oh my God, like, it's just so sad, you know? But I'm chilling, I'm fine, I'm living, I'm surviving.
Big chilling.
You know, I think it's funny, like, coming from, it's like, funny and weird, because, like, now I get to see, like, because we're so involved in each other's lives, that it's, like, now me, you know, getting closer to 30, and then, like, I remember when I was a teenager, and I was like, nobody can ever understand, like, what I'm going through,
God,
you know, and then now that you're here, and then you hear all this shit, we're like,
that's me,
and that shit ain't gonna matter, and, like, fucking, you know, I'm hitting my fucking, was it, 40s? This year's, like, fuck you, like, my fucking 10-year high school graduation, and I was like, and I was never, like, when we moved out here, like, I was never, I mean, I had a handful of friends, right, by, like, my senior year, but I wasn't, like, well-known in the school to be like, I want to go because I want to see so-and-so and I want to see so-and-so, like, you know, but it's, like, so when you get older, you're just, like, that shit don't matter.
Oh, God, bitch.
And you're, like, and then when if you stick in the same area, like, you get to know, like, and it's kind of nice that you get to see, like, some of these dudes, like, that you were going to school with, and we're like, wow, you really were... Like, that they grow up, too. You're like, fuck, thank God he matured. Because if he would have been the same pendejo de antes, like, it wouldn't have worked. But, like, it's nice that you get to see, like, that growth. I think I've enjoyed, like, there's some people I was like, fuck, this motherfucker never grew up. Like, you know? But, you know, there's other people that I was like, ay, mira que bonito. Like, they really, like, they grew up. They like, you realize, right? Like, what's important and, like, priorities and, like, they put work into themselves, and you could see that they're enjoying the fruits, from the seeds that they planted, and it's really fucking pretty. I think it's beautiful to see that, and I think that's, and it's never too late in life, by the way, to do that. So just putting it out there. Some of us get a little bit of a late start, but once you start to really I think really put a lot of positive fucking energy out into the world and shit,
because at the end you don't know when's gonna be your last breath. It's why do you want to die angry or bitter?
Dead eyes. No, I used to be there, so I fucking know. No, I really was. I mean, y'all know. I was like, y'all know, but it's
But we all know why we was feeling why we feel like that.
Sometimes. That's true.
We all did that. We do that to ourselves.
That's very true. But it's when you start to clean that shit out, you start cleaning that shit out, and then you just
I'm falling asleep, but yeah, y'all make me think a lot.
It's really beautiful. I think it's a really beautiful experience to be able to see, that. But so, yeah, getting back to it, when you're in high school, a lot of the shit, I'm not saying, there's going to be some experience, beautiful experiences, sports and, teams and, things that you're really involved in that'll hopefully guide you, your whole singing thing. I mean, you carried that before you even got to high school or whatever. Yeah. But there's going to be beautiful experiences that you have that you're going to carry throughout your life. But just know that, relationships is not one of them. So please don't get wrapped up in that shit. It's not fucking worth it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Especially with...
Oh, definitely now. Because when you was over there at my place, you was all talking about, I wanted this. I wanted to try it.
Well,
and I was
just cause
didn't you just tell me the other day that this isn't what you was looking for?
Well, no one wants to look for a heartbreak, bitch.
No one wants to look for a heartbreak, but it's for a relationship, I even said this, earlier in the podcast. It's something nice to have. It's something nice to have. And it's something, I'm not saying that I don't want it, but it's a need, and then you have a want. There's a difference between those both. And it is something that I want, but necessarily do I need it?
Yeah,
I don't.
Yeah. And the good thing is you know the difference.
Yeah, I know the difference. And me, I feel that's a lot. I feel I'm not trying to put myself, on a pedestal or anything like that, because trust me, no. But I feel I'm too smart for him. I can't do it. I can't do it. Sadly, I just can't do it.
That's okay.
Fuck yeah, that's okay, because one of us had to be like that.
Because the other thing is, you feel the pressure, right?
Yeah.
You almost feel peer pressure to be, in these relationships and shit, but you don't have to be. If you're good by your fucking self, you could be bad all by your motherfucking self. You don't need to be in a relationship with somebody. If you want it, and if all the fucking stars align,
yeah,
that's fine.
That's me.
But it's not as a kid, you don't need that. Yeah. You definitely don't need that.
And nor do you need to dwell on it too.
Because
and pressure, and I feel a lot of teens too, they're okay, well, I gotta get my first kiss, or I gotta experience all
of that in high school.
Yeah, but it's you don't. You
bitch,
really
I experienced my first kiss.
I got a quick question. When was your first kiss?
Oh,
6th grade year.
Wow.
I think it was 12. But I got pushed into the.
What year?
6th grade.
He's 6th grade, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was in 6th
grade. It was funny because for me, it was the very last day of school, and we was gonna move over here. And I got kissed by 2 different people.
Bitch,
give it
on.
No, bitch. I wasn't expecting it. One of them did ask. I was like, yeah, sure. And then
she said, well, the other one already gave it to me. So
the other one, yes, ran up to me after, and when I was already kind of down the street, and he gave me a kiss.
That's nice.
Oh.
I don't know if they remember, but definitely prefer the second.
Oh, that's cute.
So if you remember her,
I would feel like a bad bitch that day.
Yeah, I was getting walked home for the last day of 6th grade. So I was
damn, you guys are fucking whores.
Bitch.
You got kissed by 2 people.
I know, that ass.
They kissed me, bitch.
But why you could have been swerve.
No. That's why she got 2 kids. Just kidding, shy.
2 kisses.
Let's not talk about body counts, okay?
So I didn't say nothing. I said she still got 2 kids.
That means she wanted to say
get all the besos. She get all the besos. I'm try.
I was a hot 6th grader.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
That sounds scary.
Cancelled.
Cancelled. Yeah, she thought I was a hot 6th grader.
Bitch, I've been hot my whole life to fuck.
That's true. I always feel like you've been the prettiest one. So we feel some type of way.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, right now I kind of feel like she's the prettiest.
You're the prettiest?
Without all that fucking...
Okay, and I still have the confidence with or without makeup.
Hey.
It just enhances.
That's why I say
It's only an
makeup.
enhancement. That's it.
That's the NOS. That's the power juice. It's like the makeup. You went for like
fuck no,
like,
I can't do like...
I'm the cake, but then I just add, the ice cream.
Foundation, all that shit.
Period.
Anymore.
What?
Like my makeup like that?
Oh yeah, no, me neither. I can't do my makeup like that either.
It's tough.
Not
It's
only
weird
that,
with the masks.
Mm.
I think the masks is what really bothers me.
I don't do like.
Oh
I
my
don't do
god, I
none of
have to
that
wear
cream
masks.
stuff like foundation or like concealer. I don't do none of that because I just like I don't like the oil based stuff, so I go with more of like the powder, and I don't like cake it on. Like the most thing, like I just do like eyeshadow, lashes, blush, or like highlight. But that's pretty much it.
Yeah, these days you and them damn lashes.
Yeah, I love lashes.
I mean, they
She
are.
be
You
wanting
put 'em on
bigger
good.
ones.
You put 'em on
dramatic
good.
ones. Yeah, she does a good job. Because I was like, can y'all stop asking me here, Valerie?
Yeah.
And then too, get to learn how to braid your own shit.
Yeah, you ain't shit. That's like sister bonding time.
It's sister body.
That's like giving me carpal
Don't say sister body time when she was over here. Don't fucking tell me how to braid your hair.
Yeah, that was
Stupid
bad.
bitch. You was fucking getting. She was stupid.
Wasn't?
How you gonna want somebody braid your hair
Yeah.
and not brush your fucking
Bitch,
knots?
Bitch, I didn't want you to.
She didn't. Your knots, no, because Zobe be putting this shit in her hair that be making her hair wavy, so she don't want them combed out.
Yes.
That's what it is.
That's not my fucking problem. I don't fucking work with nappy hair, bitch. So if she wanted me to braid her hair, she was gonna need that shit brushed. I'm not a fucking professional braider.
Obvious fucking league.
You can't even braid, bitch.
Okay, but I'm making sure that you know that you ain't. No
She said, "I'm just confirming that."
I just want
That
you to
you
know
know.
I would never braid your hair, bitch.
It's okay.
Ever again in my life.
So we don't look at me, brother.
Valerie, bitch.
Yeah, she's like, I'm not gonna braid your hair, but she's like Valerie over there. No, it was really. I like that I know how to braid.
Yeah.
I think that. Yeah.
Same.
But I can't braid my hair right now.
You can't. Oh, yeah.
You gotta have
Pero
some.
technical difficulties. Did you blow your nose in
Not
that?
yet, bitch, but I'm about to just blow it on you.
No, it's really cool. I learned off of Deala's braiding your hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I still haven't learned.
I can't believe my mom never learned how to braid and she had 5 girls.
That's true.
Girl, we was out here looking like this. No, like this.
My mom used to do them tight ass half ponies, and then you'd be like, and she's like, fucking, with a brush, and she's like,
That
get that.
the pokey one, you know what I mean? Like scraping your shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
I used to hate to watch a picky for the
The
girls'
girls'
hair.
hair.
Like, damn,
Yeah.
and they have some curly
That
hair.
shit was like slick, like back.
Oh,
That's
that-
probably why
that
we wear our hair
magic
loose so much
shit.
now.
Like this pointy dead ass.
Fuck no, my hair is only
No,
loose
that's
for
how
the
you knew
video.
how tight it was. That's how you knew it was that good
Like,
tight.
right
If your
here.
eyes were like that.
If your eyes was popping.
Or like,
yeah,
like
if
right
you
here,
look like
yeah.
this,
Like
your
you
shit
had-
was tight. It was like that's.
And
how
then
you
you
had
had
once
migraine.
you got home, once you got home and you took off that Leah,
Ooh, just
No, the only thing I didn't like
yeah,
about that was,
it's like-
like, I don't know, when we were younger and I would do the chongo, it like, and I put my hair down, it always have that one crease. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like your hair
Yeah,
would
but
always
then you
have
had to
that.
like do that pelo,
Oh,
and like you couldn't even do nothing about it. Like at that point, you were just like, ugh,
You know what?
like,
You know what pissed me off? Having to do this bitch's hair when she was a little girl. My
Oh
mom.
my god!
And you better do Sophie's hair before you leave. I was like, oh my god. And my hands are small. They were smaller back then. Like I could not grab her. She went to school like this. I don't care. Put a fucking headband.
I know her headbands because
Bro,
Zoe,
headbands
hella,
are my
you
thing.
have hella
Headbands
hair,
are my
and my mom was
thing.
like, make sure que se vaya peinada, and I was like, okay, I was like, okay, so we hold on to this side,
Yeah.
and then I fucking had to slick the other side, and then by the time I got back, it was already loose.
And even if we wanted to try that vacuum trick, it wouldn't even suck about her hair.
yeah, no, that was not a thing back in the day.
I know. It could have been. We probably just didn't.
Shoulda,
think of
coulda,
it.
woulda. No, we thought of every other dumbass thing to do except for that
I
shit.
remember when I would flat iron my hair with the fucking iron
Iron?
because my mom took away my flat iron.
Yeah. You put a towel like that, and then you grab the
And then
iron.
Abba, she'd be like, "Smart, let me see your hair." I'd be like, "Fuck."
That's fucked up.
Yeah, back then she threw away my skinny jeans. She
Oh, I
fucking
remember
threw away
that
my
shit.
flat iron.
She
She
kicked you.
beat my
Remember,
ass.
remember when she didn't let Emma use hairspray?
Bitch or gel because she went for her weak spots.
My mom was petty.
And Emma had to go to school with flat hair. She was hella mad, dude. She was hella fucking mad.
Why is it that Emma used to have like curly hair back then? No, she used to make
No,
it
we used to
look
do
like
the mousse, the mousse and the hairspray. You like scrunch your shit up. You know, back in the day, you would scrunch it up, and then you put hella hairspray, and then she would want me to do those liguitas or
all
whatever.
the time.
So my mom
bitch.
was like, no ligas, no hairspray, no gel. Like when we would act bad, and she'd like fucking cancel. She would take all that shit away.
Yeah.
And Eva was mad as fuck. I think it was like middle school. No, she took all that shit from her, and she had to go to school with flat hair.
Like she threw away all my skinny jeans. Like what the fuck was I wearing? Shorts,
Your pajamas.
Sweats.
I can't remember.
Yeah, my mom.
I hated
Dude,
boot
like,
cut
fucking-
pants. I hated
Yeah, I mean, I could do boot cut now. I mean,
now I
used to,
can't.
Yeah,
because I'm cute.
pero because you're
Oh, I
cute.
hated
But I was
those.
insecure back
They would
then.
always get
Kinda
wet
still,
at
but
the
like
bottom.
worse back then.
No, that's fucking wild. I can't. I was like thinking about it, like everything that my mom used to like take. You know, when we'd be bad.
Bro,
She,
my
like,
mom,
for me.
like, I'm not gonna bring the whole situation up, but my mom, she took away, like, my skincare, like, skin.
Oh
skincare
yeah, because you're
stuff.
hella your skincare hat.
She took that away. Which I think she also took my flat iron.
Not gonna fucking lie, like Mimi, this bitch, she was like really into cleaning her fucking face at one point in her life, like really bad. Like either she was washing that shit 3 times a day, or she would leave a fucking face mask on for like 2 or 3 hours. You remember that?
But, like, I'd forget about my mask. To
Bitch,
be
no, you
honest.
wouldn't, because we would literally,
textured.
we would literally be looking at her
Yeah.
like, when are you gonna rinse that fucking shit off? Like, when are you gonna take that shit
Like,
off?
it's not ready. It's not ready.
I was like, it's been 5 hours.
No, but I'm gonna, like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, with the mask that I have right now, I have it on, but it's so light. I like how it feels.
Your skin looks hella better.
No,
Hella
definitely.
clear.
Because,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I don't be doing it like that anymore. To be honest, I did get to a point where I would wash it, like, 3 times, like, a
Yes.
school week. 3 times out of a school week, which there'd be only, like, 2
No, I
days
lived
left.
with you, bitch.
But-
No, don't play with me.
No, I'm talking about now, Mensa.
Oh, now. Wow, that's improvement.
It is.
Real quick though, y'all seen her wash her face with jabón sote?
Huh?
Jabón. For all of you Latinos out there, that pink bar soap, jabón sote. Let me know. Let us know
I know, it's like
if
before we
y'all
say
have
that.
ever washed your fucking face with that jabón, because apparently our stepdad has washed his face with that jabón, and there's a whole shit. Yeah,
No,
I had,
yeah.
but I mean like here, like in the States, like I know, you know what I'm saying. Like it's a, I don't know if it's like a Mexican soap or whatever, pero yeah.
it
So
is.
it's like we use it, but I walked into the bathroom on Mimi
Mhm.
using that shit. I was tripping.
No, let me tell you something, because
She used to use
my
hella bars
stepdad-
of soap. That's
I
what
used-
Bitch,
Yeah.
jabón sote. I use that shit to wash my ropa.
I know, I've seen that. That's
Okay,
what it's good
okay,
for.
let me see.
All right, go
I
ahead, little
used
girl.
to, but yeah, I used to use a lot of bar soaps until Isamar told me, she was all like, yeah, she's like, you know how like the soap cracks up? She's like, that's how your skin's gonna end up, you know, with all a bunch of cracks.
Bitch, because I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, she
Okay.
was probably using some dry ass shit on
Again.
her face.
Our
Her
stepdad,
acne wasn't even going away.
Danny, he would use jabón sote like for his skin, and he always told me like, oh, it's really good for acne,
Mm.
and I used to get like really
I
bad
gotta blow my nose.
ingrown pimples, you know,
You
and
need to
they
cover
would
me. Don't do
hurt. Like, I'm talking about, like, you could see that from a mile away. You could be like, is that a hill? Like, it's the hill on my face.
that. Yeah, we remember.
And
We saw
I
that.
would use, yeah, like, you guys can
Yeah.
say whatever, but I used to use jabón sote, and
And did it
my
help
skin,
you?
yes, it really did help. And I don't use it, like, every week, but I use it once I start breaking out, which is, like, kind of like monthly, you know?
Oh, hell no.
I'll use it, like, once a month, and that be helping me. That be helping my skin, personally.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't be using it like that. Like, let's say, like, once a month, I use it on my skin. But for me, it does help. And I'm like, oh, shoot, what's in this? You know, like, and I'll be scrubbing it on my face. But, I mean, it works
I
for me.
got
I'm
my
going to do what works for me. You know?
I know you're lying. You want me to get embarrassed on too.
That's wild. I still think it's wild.
Yeah.
I still walked in there and I came out and I was like, I told my
I
mom, I was like,
remember
you
that
see what
when you
this
said
kid is
that.
washing her face with? My mom was like, yeah. I was like, ain't nobody tripping?
I was
I was like, is that the same one that I'd be like in the bathroom fucking washing my calzones? And she was like, no, it's not that one. I was like, okay, sick as shit. I was like,
Honestly, I think I've always had really good skin, so
yeah, you've always
I
had,
don't even like really wash. Now I'm using Noxema again, but really,
yeah,
maybe
I mean,
just for the
but
black
we've been
kids.
using that shit since we were like 11, 12. But I mean, back in the day, I think the only thing that was like because of the bangs and like the fucking
Yeah.
baby oil and shit, you had that Nestle Crunch forehead.
It had those little red dots all over.
Yeah, all over. Pero, I mean, that was me too at one point because you'd be slicking them bangs over and shit. They're like hella hard con like gel, hairspray, baby oil.
Hair fucking, you can just lift it.
Yeah, I know, and it would fall. So, I mean, that's why, because like all the hair products that was like irritating like our frente. But other than that, it was like.
Out of phase.
Me, Valeria, and Eva, we thought we had a phase. Like, I don't know what we was on. But these bitches didn't really ever go through that.
That was like the look. Like, back in our day, yeah, like, that was a fucking look. So,
I did a lot with
and it's quick as fuck how times change. Like how everything is changing now.
Yeah, now it's like all natural. Everybody want to have a curl and a wave. And like, yeah, like that shit.
And they all look the fucking same.
I still be like debating every fucking few months. I'll be like cutting my copete. I was like, do I cut my copete again? No. And then I would slick it back. I always go back to the fucking copete.
That's what, yes, bitch. That's why I got mad at myself. Look at me.
I know, the other day I was like licking. I was like, okay, my fleck was like down here. Should I cut it again up here? And I was like, nah, stop. Because then you're going to get all fucking mad that your copete is going to be all
in your eye.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm going to be like, in the spring. Like, I hate that.
And then the summer's coming.
Well, then I just did the big chop in my hair. Yeah. So, like, I just want to let it grow out again and just go back to having a long, black, beautiful hair.
I watched the Brad Mondo video, so I was trying to get myself some curtain bangs, because, you know, I had those fucking bangs right here.
Yeah, bitch.
So I fucking cut them, like, curtainy-wise. They just flare to the sides.
Did you go to the sides?
Yeah.
I was watching a video yesterday where some girl did some shit like that, too, and hers just went, like, straight to the sides like that.
They, like, fall to the side, like, if you cut it right.
Oh, okay.
I naturally...
And I watched Brad Mondo, so...
I naturally have, like, that
so you did it right.
bang.
Yeah.
Curtain bang look when I don't have my bangs. But I'm letting my bangs rock.
Yes, the curtain bangs are cute.
I want to go with, like, a regular, like, 10-inch, because I want to dye my hair black again. So I could just have that regular, like, 10.
You don't have black hair. Like, you still have, like, that orange, red stuff right here.
On
like,
top, yeah. But I want to...
Why don't you do a brown black? Not a brown black.
A brown black. That's what I want to do, because, yeah, I don't have, like, black hair.
Yeah, plus that shit washes the fuck out, because this bitch looks like she got purple hair and my shit's in here.
Yeah, I know. My hair is so bad right now. I don't like it.
Can't relate.
All right, guys. I think that's pretty much what we got for today. That's our first episode. And all of our information, like I said, is going to be linked to the video. So, yeah, you can give us a follow. We'll, on our social media.
Follow this shit for real. Like it for real.
Share it for
real.
Yeah, I was like, if you're family, like, come on. I was
like how do you? Because Pee-wee, we sorry YouTube. We sorry YouTube.
No, and please give us feedback.
That too.
Questions.
We're not gonna beg because eventually we'll be more freaking. Hopefully, we'll be more interesting and whatnot. But as it goes, we're just gonna go with the flow.
Yeah. So
we are. How do you do that? Like, share, and subscribe. Click the link that whoever he is, what's his name?
Put in your post notification.
I don't know. Our action man is gonna. Can I be like this? Put the link.
It's gonna be in this box.
Click the link below.
Like, think, wherever it's at.
Right
the
there.
Subscribe button, wherever that shit's at, put it there.
Hit it. Put the little campanita or whatever, so when we do
and
post.
all of our social medias.
Damn, I'm hella like Kobe.
In the description somewhere.
No, I'm not gonna put mine yet because I'm gonna have to make.
No, we have our page.
Yeah,
we have our page.
So yeah, the podcast page will be linked. Thank you so much for listening, sticking through this mumble jumble, and yeah,
we'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Peace out. Peace.